boy Life in the Cut from Nomads 81 Social Club. I know that a lot of you guys don't know what that means. 81 stands for the Hells Angels. They just sent me a package of some of their gear, and I am super excited to check this out. Tell me that this is not the greatest thing that you've ever seen. This black on black is absolutely savage. Not the greatest.
Okay, JD, so there's a video. I clipped somebody's video of you condoning an 8-year-old raping, or a 12-year-old raping an 8-year-old, and you're going to wear that fucking shirt. So we're going to start off with that.
Greatest thing that you've ever seen. This black on black is absolutely savage. Y'all know this ain't gonna have sleeves for long, right? Holy shit, bro. Y'all be knowing me way too well. Thank you so much, homeboy. I deeply appreciate it. Y'all know that I'm gonna be rocking this shit with pride, bro. Support 81. Much love.
Yeah. So you're all about the 81, huh? I'm not gonna say much, but I know two people who are very close to the Hells Angels. One's not a legacy, but is the niece of an OG. Alright, let's go. Not going to say his name. And the other person is close enough. He probably should be a prospect, but he's not. He's somewhere in between. But he's also close enough. He's got enough respect that he may not be privy to club business, but he's in tight and connected with them. And he legitimately does rock that freaking merch in the fucking county I'm from, in the Bay. And my great-grandpa, Kenneth fucking Morlatt, was the highest ranking Teamster in all Northern California. I think in one of my videos I said he was my uncle. I never met him. He died well before I was born. But my mom ended up correcting me and telling me he wasn't my uncle. He was my great-grandpa. My grandma on my dad's side's dad. Highest ranking Teamster in Northern California. If you look deep enough on the interwebs, you can find that out yourself. It's not hard. They don't have a hierarchy structure like a gang, but him and like a few other Teamsters built all in Northern California and the rest of California, basically built the Teamsters from the ground up in Northern California, and then two other sets of people built Central and Southern California from the ground up. My uncle, or without my great-grandpa, there would be no Teamsters in Northern California, and he was head honcho out of Oakland, California. And he lived in the area for a long friggin' time. And I'm not gonna lie, like, he was literally the John Gotti of Teamsters. He was not an Italian mobster. I'm not claiming that. But when it comes to what he was doing, and the kind of people he had in his pocket, like my uncle, his daughter's husband, that was on his payroll as a cop, a dirty fucking cop on his payroll. I just go for the CHP. Be like, dude. Besides all that shit, the kind of people he was bumping fucking elbows with and shaking hands with, doing deals with, you're a rat, bro. And you're gonna rock Hells Angels merch as a fucking rat. If you get caught anywhere in Hells Angels territory and they find out you're a rat, and by now they all have your paperwork, and it might not be through anybody I know, but it's in the Etherverse. My YouTube video is for everybody to see on YouTube forever. And it's on the public, it's in the public discourse on Volusia County and St. Lucie County Clerk's portal for case search. You can't get those removed from the internet, bro. You can't. So, if they somehow hear about that shit, but they don't like my video and they want to look it up themselves, oh, they can, and they will find it. And your ass is wearing their support merch. You are stupid as fuck, dude. You are seriously a dumb motherfucker. It's You're not a pedophile as far as I know, but it's basically like a closet pedophile that hasn't been charged yet, joining a freaking gang, and then they find out after he gets charged with a bunch of rape of kid charges, and they end up basically putting a fucking hit out on him, and like, it's basically greenlighting him on site. That's you, dude, at this point, because you're wearing that merch live on YouTube. And I guarantee you ain't wearing it on the street in Eugene, Oregon. That's deep in the heart of Joker territory, bro. They would fucking beat your ass for that if they didn't just shoot you. And then there's the Free Souls and the Brother Speed. Bro, they're also fucking in line with the Gypsy Jokers. And the Mongols, they have a clubhouse in Eugene now. Don't even bother saying you're close to the Mongols. Because I know people that are very close to the Mongols, too. 2 of them. Like, you're not about the life you claim you are, JD. I didn't live a biker life, but I used to live that G life. And I know people that lived a lot harder G lives than I did. Some have never gotten caught, and a couple of them did. One did half his life in and out of California prison, and the other one did 2 stints in California prison in the 80s. One's an ex-Southsider, the other is still a Southsider. He's just not active. He was considered an OG. He's not an active double OG, and he's not an OG in the fact that he's 2 types of OG. He put in work throughout the entire 80s, and he made it to now as a Southsider. But he's that kind of OG. But he's also OG in the sense that now he's had a job for decades now, and he helps the little guys, the younger cats, learn how to tattoo, and like apprentices them, and gives them something they can make a living off of without selling drugs or going back to prison. So that's the 2 type of OGs he is. He's not a double OG, but he is an OG. And the other one is an OG too. He's just not active, and he holds a steady job along with his tattoo work, and he helps the little homies get straight in life and get a job and shit. And he has his own personal business painting, and he's hired his stepsons, and he'll hire like younger people that want to get straight in life and not go in and out of prison for the rest of their life, that are trying to do the right thing. Like, you say you're a recovery coach. These people actually meaningfully help people get out of the criminal lifestyle and do the right fucking thing. So stop the bullshit, JD, and quit wearing the Hells Angels merch, because you're putting your life in danger. I'm not gonna kill you, but you wearing that shit as a rat dude puts a target on you. You will never live it up, dude. That target's on you for life now that you've worn that shit now that you're been outed as a rat, bro. Like, you really think fucking trying to wear the support merch of one of the biggest biker clubs in the entire world, they may say they're not into criminal activity, but a lot of them go to prison, in and out, and they ain't fucking rats, but you are? Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with this conversation. Have a nice day, dude.